All right. Let's continue trying to take down this dude. Let's be really thorough here and just like kill things and not die while we do it, actually. Unfortunately, that requires me to be good at video games, and that's tough. Poise break, please. Thank you. I'm sitting here thinking about it, and I'm wondering what Elden Ring's controls are on keyboard and mouse, because I don't know them. Right click, L1, left click, R1, shift is run, shift right click is L2. Okay. I don't love that, but that's fine. Ice Spear is good. Ice Spear is very good. Howard says, I think Ghost of Tsushima was okay. The combat and art style were pretty good. Yeah, the visuals look like visuals. I like them. I think they look fine. The combat I thought was fine. I don't know. I played... How many hours of that game did I play? Probably somewhere around 30. Maybe 25 hours of that game on PS5. Wow, that staggered her? It did not. Good combo. Solid combo. Howard says, what was done was when I tried to play an honorable sword man, and then the cutscene was like, why are you a sneaky bitch? I think that that's part of that game's framing's issue. I do think that game is also like about, though, that there's no such thing as honor in war. And like, if you're not just playing a sneaky dude and like killing your enemies for no reason, then you're playing the game wrong. Like, or with no justice, like you're playing the game wrong. Like honor is a system of oppression and like a tool created by those in power in order to keep people oppressed. Like that was the logic behind, I think, the way that game is designed. Rijin says, I feel like the consistent opinion on Tsushima I hear from people who's not in games journalism is, yep, it's a game. See, I don't know if I agree with that, because I feel like Ghost of Tsushima coasted off of the mass appeal of it, of people being like, it's elevated Assassin's Creed, or like it's elevated Far Cry 3, basically, because we're still doing Far Cry 3. So like, I feel like a lot of people really love that game. And like, good for them for loving that game. Like, it's cool to have games that you like. But like, there's just, people always ask me like, oh, like, did you love Ghost of Tsushima? And I'm like, not really. Like, I don't, it's the same game I've played 150 times. Why would I be interested in Ghost of Tsushima? It doesn't do anything. It's got an okay narrative. It's got good acting. Like, that's nice. Those are nice things about it. The duel system is cool. I wish it was more of the game, and I wish it affected the game more. Formic Rock. Cool. Where is that? It's a crafting item. Where are you? Found near Ainsel River and other places where giant ants live. Solidified giant ant venom, highly acidic. But I feel like Ghost of Tsushima was very popular because it was popular among normies. Like, and that's fine. Like, I'm not like mad that people like Assassin's Creed. It's fine. It's just like there's very little there in it for me, I guess. Like the idea of that. Maybe I'll play it again sometime on PC, like actually finish it up and stuff. Because I don't like to leave things unfinished, and that is in fact a game that I have left unfinished. When's the Cubivore stream? I don't know. Maybe if people vote for it and I make a video about it. There's little giving me incentive to play Cubivore right now. Ooh, we got some of the boys. Okay, ouchie. Please stop. Please stop. Stop being mean to me. Boys, help me. Your father needs you. Okay, they're here. No, don't throw magic pods. The boys are holding his attention very well. Ooh, could have been very bad. Come on. Okay. Ouch. Oh, but we got him. Yay. They must have bled him at the same time as I hit him. That was great. Howard says maybe Ghost of Tsushima came out at a time when nothing else was overshadowing it. I don't think that's true. I think that came out in a super stacked year. I think Ghost of Tsushima came out the same year as Last of Us 2. Is that right? It was early early pandemic, wasn't it? Mid-pandemic. That was a really excellent year for video games. I don't know. Again, I'm not upset that Ghost of Tsushima is popular. It's just like there's just very little about it that I find particularly interesting. Like, it's got cool flavor. The acting is good. I'm happy that they cast like Asian American actors to play Asian roles instead of like not doing that. Like, that would have been bad and annoying. And it's like undeniably like a technical achievement, right? Like, that's all cool. Like, I'm glad that good games exist. It's just the idea of like, when I think of like games with crazy good stories and like art game intentions, like I don't really think of Ghost of Tsushima. Even when we're thinking about like really like high impact AAA games, like my mind sooner jumps to something like Red Dead over Ghost of Tsushima when I'm thinking about this sort of thing. I guess that's all I'm thinking about. Let's go down to the little baby spot, with the baby hefty beast bone. FN says Ghost of Tsushima and Last of Us 2 dropped 2 days apart. Yeah, I cannot imagine caring about Ghost of Tsushima in the context of that statement. In fact, that's probably why I care so little about Ghost of Tsushima. Paul says, I don't think I've touched a AAA in about a decade now. That's crazy. AAA games are still good. Like, there are good AAA games. It is just a matter of, like, the ones that are interesting and, like, cherishing those ones. Like, this isn't quite a AAA game, but, like, it kind of... It occupies that same space of, like, Alan Wake and stuff like that, where it had, like, big publishing backing, and it's, like, Returnal was a PS5 launch title, and that game was incredible. Like, AAA games can still be good. Like, and I'm not saying that anyone thinks that they're not, but like, I don't know. I feel like we don't need to swear off AAA games forever. The issue is when the AAA games are slop, which is like what a lot of AAA games are. Come on. We got a nice amount of souls. All right. Let us go back to the Mimic tier, because now I think we can fight the boss. I don't know which way to go first with the path. If I should go forward into the area in front of us, like into the hanging castle, or if I should go over here. Probably over here, right? That seems appropriate. But yeah, I don't know. If I had all the time in the world, I'd play every video game. But I don't. So I can't play every video game. And right now I'm coasting off of having played every video game in the world prior to a certain point. And like, I don't know. It's tough to keep up, is all I'm saying. There are a lot more games now. I think stagnation kind of exists in all tiers of the video game industry, like especially indie games as well. Like, it's very easy to get blindsided by the fact that like indie games are experimental, and then like miss the fact that like there are a ton of very, very rote and like, I don't know, trend chasing indie games as well. Like, I don't know if I can be convinced that like there's that meaningful of a difference in like all the cozy life farming sims that exist today. And like just the amount of indie games that come out on a daily basis, like people tend to overlook a lot of the garbage, which is fine. You can do that with AAA games too. But like my point is, when people talk about games, they're very quick to create like dichotomies and say like, this is where indie games are better than AAA games because AAA games are soulless. And it's like, you can't really say that because there are very soulful AAA games. But then at the same time, like, you can't say that like only indie games are so much better because they're not creatively bankrupt. And it's like, bruh, I've played so many creatively bankrupt indie games. Look at half the furry visual novels Keith and I read. Like, it's not an economy that you can do. You just can't. You just can't make blanket statements like that. It doesn't work. And like when you make all your purchasing decisions off of like a weird false dichotomy like that, which I don't think anyone here is saying that they do. It's just, this is a thing that people do. It's like you end up like shrinking your sample size and like foregoing really valuable experiences. Oh, I got the perfect amount of souls for a level. Now I don't need to worry about dying. All right. Petword says, this just saying Toaster hates cozy vibes. I don't hate cozy vibes. There are lots of games that I would play because I think they're cozy. Like, one of the things that people don't know about me is that, like, I probably have, like, 1,000 hours into, like, Animal Crossing Wild World. like, I like cozy games just fine. It's just, like, I need them to be doing something, and I need the cozy to exist for a reason rather than just an aesthetic. And, like, I know that's, like, a weird, controversial opinion. People will say it's elitist, but, like, I don't... If you're just doing an aesthetic, I can just look at a JPEG on my phone. Like, you know, like, that's... I don't need it. I don't need the added stress of, like, needing to make decisions on top of that if all we're doing is enjoying an aesthetic. Hallowhorn Grounds. Let's see if we can do this fight. I am slightly concerned about it, but... maybe we'll be proved wrong. Stake of America. Get the boys. I could probably level them up. but I don't know if I need to right now. This guy has magic resist, I think. I don't know. I will probably just beat him with my thing. Animal Crossing, the island one, made me realize I don't like cozy life sims anymore. That's kind of where I am. I really dislike the new Animal Crossing, New Horizons or whatever. I do not like that game at all. I think they make it too open and they allow the player to change too much and it stops being a game and just becomes like, I don't know. I think it's, I have lots of opinions about terraforming and why I think it's a bad thing for Animal Crossing to let you do. But it is what it is. It's fine. I think it's very crazy that Animal Crossing has become this thing where you are given such control that you're able to do whatever you want. When like the beauty of Animal Crossing in the past to me was always that like it's a very mundane life where you just have to make do with what you have. And that goes towards like map layout as well. Like a big thing of Animal Crossing in the past was like map layout was something that was just like inherently part of your island, right? Like you didn't get to really pick that. You got a choice at the start and that was it. But nowadays you can just like completely relay out your town. It's like, all right, well, I don't like that at all. Ugh. This fight is gonna be fucking annoying. Come fight me, dude. Come on, hit him. Let him die and respawn or whatever. Oof. I had no idea where he was. Oh, he's doing the spirit attacks. There we go. Stop healing, please, I'm begging you. I like this fight's music. It's not even that tough, just annoying. Oof. We'll get him. No, fuck you. There we go. Yeesh. Remembrance of the Regal Ancestor. Yay, we did it. I feel like the game audio is pretty loud there. Should probably turn the music down a little bit. That was very loud in my headphones. Just turn that down a little bit. It's fine. Okay. Inventory. Remembrance of the Regal Ancestor spirit hewn into the Erd tree. The power of its namesake can be unlocked by a finger reader. Ancestral spirits exist as a phenomenon beyond the purview of the Erd tree. Life sprouts from death as it does from birth, such is the way of the living. Was pretty good for you guys? Okay. It was very loud on my monitor, and I just couldn't tell how bad it was for you guys. I'll reset that setting. Okay. How many souls did I get for that? I feel like I probably didn't get enough for a level. That's my guess. We'll see. Should I go over to the castle area? Or, ow. Stop. I guess I should probably go over here and get the Finger Slayer blade first. All right, let's see. Yeah, I didn't even get enough for a level up. Holy crap. That's fine. Huh. I mean, this is kind of where we want to go, right? There's no way this way. Nope. All right, there you go. Looky there. Knight's Sacred Ground. Rejuvenating boluses. Oh, these are for fighting back rot. Or Deathblight, right? Inventory. Boluses. Yeah, Deathblight. Blight accumulates slowly, causing instant death once the threshold is reached. Take one of these in a timely fashion to avoid such an event. If I remember correctly, Blight isn't actually properly implemented in this game. Which is kind of interesting. Maybe it was just seen as like too good, like very meta defining. Yeah, it was pretty good for us. Yeah. I missed the goofy shit near launch where you could deathblight others by standing next to them. Yeah. I want to go over there, but I need to... There we go. Okay. Okay, I made it. Could have been bad if I didn't make it. Where are we headed? This way. That's just a husk. What do these symbols on this door mean? You have to wonder. I guess those are window shutters, it's not a door, but... Now, are these people, are these just giants from Nokron who have been deathblighted? Is that what we're seeing here? They're turned to stone, seemingly. That is what Deathblight does. It petrifies you, right? Oh! Where did the other one go to? These are the Mimic Tears mimicking night folk, which is interesting. God, you're strong. Golden Rune. You get stabbed by death roots in the Deathblight animation. Yeah, I know you get stabbed because that's how, like, what's his name died, or got affected. Roger. I think we need to talk to him again because he should be silent now. Nascent butterflies. I'm like, why are Mikkela's butterflies down here? What does it mean? What does it mean? Ugh, I love this area so much. This is like one of my favorite areas of the game. It's so cool seeing it in first person and like, I don't know, just like being able to actually understand the layout of this place and like see what it looked like on the ground. It gives it such a like feeling of grandeur. Huh. Oh. Pff. I don't even need this, but I'll take it. We got plenty of these now. So there's a Nox swordstress guarding something. A chest. And it's an epic chest. The Mimic Tier Ashes, which we are going to play a lot with because they're very good. I've mentioned this before, but the Mimic Tier, it used to be a named NPC like Aurelia is. Legendary Ashen Remains used to summon a spirit of a Mimic Tier. Summoning consumes HP rather than FP. The spirit takes the form of the summoner to fight alongside them, but its mimicry does not extend to imitating the summoner's will. Mimic Tiers are the result of an attempt by the Eternal City to forge a lord. So the goal of the Mimic Tier creation was to forge someone who could actually stand to be a lord, something that none of the Nokron could do, which is kind of interesting lore. These dead Mimic Tiers around this. That is a swordstress. She is over there. Is she gonna notice us? Ren says that damned ball. Hello. Okay. Please don't. They should just give you a ball as a summon. I would love that. Please don't break that. Trust me, you don't want to. I used the wrong magic here, but it's fine. I'm still doing mad damn. There we go. A larval tier, how wonderful. I had the wrong staff equipped, so I wasn't doing mad damage with lost sorceries, or invisible sorceries, but that's fine. I want to get back up there so I can grab the items. I want to grab the items. How do we do it? How do we do it? How do we do it? Not here. That's the answer, not here. I guess that's the answer. I like this little arena area. I think it's cool. All right. Round table hold. Let's talk to Roger. Because I think he's done. Yeah. We got his cool outfit. Roger's letter. Inventory. Roger's letter. A letter written in trembling hand. I forgot to tell you, but it seems D has a younger brother. I heard he lies in a deep sleep in the aqueduct beside the eternal city of Nokron. It said he stood before the Prince of Death not far beyond that spot. Gaspoo. Gaspoo.
Ah. Hello there. What can I do for you?
Rishin says, is there any lore on the balls? They're Mimic Tiers. That's why they dropped a larval tier. Let's give her the ball bearings. Poor Roger. And we got all sorts of stuff we can purchase now, which is nice. Glovewort, stuff like that. Let's see. I think Fia might have new stuff to say. I'm gonna upgrade our Mimic tier right now, though. Like, 100% that's what I'm doing.
Greetings. Are you here for spirit tuning?
Yes. Great. Okay. I used all my souls on that. That's fine.
Well, I took you no matter it. Lay out your arm.
Okay, can't strengthen that. Can't strengthen this. Don't have enough for it. Okay, that's fine. Inventory. We gotta just cash everything in, see if we have enough for stuff. If I can get like one level, or yeah, like one level, I think we're golden. And I can switch to using the staff that I should have been using the whole game. I don't think I'm gonna make it up to where I need to, but that's fine. This might be enough. This might be enough. Oh, I need 2,000 souls. Ah, that hurts. Okay. That's fine. We leveled up the Mimic tier, which is important. What does this give us? Oh, Winged Great Horn. This is useful because it tells us about the twin birds. Distinctive horns suffused with the power of ancestral spirits. This large wing-shaped specimen is wielded as a weapon of spirit worship. In the ancestral spirit worshipping faith, these are considered envoys' wings, made to reap the lives of beings which experience no sprouting. It's talking about the death birds and the twin bird. And obviously that's all tied to like ghost flame and stuff like that, but they associate it with no sprouting, which is interesting because sprouting is also what like technically is a symptom of the misbegotten and omen curse. So it's like in another world, characters like Hugh, or I guess another time, characters like Hugh would have been venerated, or like Morgott would have been venerated, but they were slowly supplanted by these like people who survived through the death birds, who didn't sprout, who didn't have anything else, like taken over by foreign lands and like the Newman and stuff like that. And then now the ancestral guardians are like basically not important anymore, which is interesting. All right, so Ancestral Spirit's Horn, item cut from the horns of a Regal Ancestor Spirit, restore FP upon defeating enemies. A number of new growths bud from the antler-like horns of the fallen king, each glowing with light. Thus does new life grow from death, and from death one obtains power. This is like a colossal weapon, I think. Great axe. It's a great axe. We're not going to use great axes, so I will take the Ancestral Spirit's Horn. We need it.
Now go forth. Let the words of the fingers guide you.
I like that she does like a weird voice for the fingers. She's like, let the words of the fingers guide you. It's like a very weird way of talking. It's not what her normal voice sounds like. I doubt we'll actually use that talisman until we get our 4th slot, but could be fun for now.
I am pleased to see you again. Would you like me to hold you?
I don't really want you to hold me, but I do want to talk to you.
Come close.
Can I speak to her? Am I gonna get a talking prompt? May I ask a favor?
My dear, might I ask something of you? Could you please find the owner of this dagger and return it to them?
Sure. Ren says, don't forget to check on Roger. I did.
A certain person gave it to me as a gift. It's a very precious thing. It must have a special place in the owner's heart. So I would like for the original owner to have it back, if you wouldn't mind.
About the dagger.
I'd like you to find the owner of it's a very precious thing.
Yeah, okay.
Then good day.
We have to immediately use the Baldachin's Blessing because I don't want to be debuffed for an item I'm never going to use in the moment. Let's read the item description. Where is it? Dagger received from Fia, the deathbed companion. She wishes for it to be returned to its rightful owner. It was once a special weapon of gold and silver intertwined, but it's now worn down and marred by black ash. So, obviously...
Ah, hello there. What can I do for you?
Okay, do I have to give D the dagger, or do I give it to his brother? Because I don't remember.
Well...
Oh, fuck, I
what
didn't mean to
have
press
we
that.
here? How did you get your hands on that dagger? Well, that hardly matters. I know very well whose dagger it is. Why don't I return it to them for you? Good work bringing this to me.
Okay. Leave.
Did you need something else?
Yeah, I didn't know if I could give it to his brother, but I don't think I can anyway, so it's fine. Alright, we can return to Nokron. Is it right here? Is this the place that I was at? Okay. Alright, bye boys. Sorry, you were so good until you didn't matter. Oh, it takes so much health. All right. You ready to roll up, dude? Your AI is stupid. Oh, I hit my own mimic tier. That can happen with spells? It's also mimicking the first person mod, so it has bad depth perception. I got it. That's interesting. That changes the meta. Alright, bye Mimic. That was fun. We had fun. I was like really certain that the Mimic was up here. So I have no idea what we're about to find. Maybe the Finger Slayer Blade, I don't know. I thought that was like really, I thought that was further away, but probably not. It's probably right here. Epic item. Epic orange loot. Finger Slayer Blade, Great Ghost Glovewort. Important item. Very important item. Very, very, very important item. The Finger Slayer Blade looks like a corpse. Hidden treasure of the Eternal City of Nokron, a blade said to have been born of a corpse. This blood-drenched fetish is proof of the high treason committed by the Eternal City and symbolizes its downfall. Cannot be wielded by those without a fate, but is said to be able to harm the Greater Will and its vassals. So, basically, it can only be wielded by an Empyrean. That's what it means by wielded by someone with a fate. And also, it's seemingly made out of like a person. Maybe a previous Elden Lord or a previous vassal of the Greater Will. And that's why it can hurt them. It's very unclear. Let's zoop. Very convenient that it brought me right back here, of all places. Int 52. Yes, I can finally use my friggin' staff. Let's go. God, I have an actually good staff now. I'll probably do a ton more damage with it. Let's just check this out. Let's just give it a little, like, just like as a joke. Let's just prank her real quick. I should have Terra Magica'd. Whoa, that didn't even remotely. Yeah, 672, that's not bad. Bye. That's pretty good, right? That wasn't bad at all. I can go up there. I think I can go up there. Am I crazy? Have I lost my mind? My marbles are gone completely. It looks like that's a spot I can go to, but maybe not. Let's try to climb. I guess not. Guess that's not a location I can go to. Huh. Oh well. The speedy casting staff? It is. It is the speedy casting staff. But it's also just like the best high-end staff in the game. The Carrion Regal Scepter technically scales better at 80, but you get higher DPS with this one as you're casting, just because of the way the way that the speedy casting affects it. It's just flat out better, I think. Let's go back to the McTier Grace real quick.